probably the most exciting class for me was the one where we made kilns.
Right.
The teacher had us making a kiln, so each of us in the class would have one on the table, and we used loose bricks, and the top is just an element that you put on the top. So the space that I do these slumpings and saggings in is only 3 by 9 inches square, 3 inches high, but I was able to figure out a way to make weavings with repeat motifs.
Right.
Textile design was something that I had studied early on too, so all of this stuff comes together.
No wasted
ways.
No wasted
and
learning.
I love making things out of. This is a family trait. I mean, we've done it since my childhood.
Wow.
Made things over out of materials,
right.
and always looking at materials with how do you use this stuff, you know, and the excitement of using the materials is what I find so fascinating.
You just did the last piece, the blue piece behind your head. That was one of your recent pieces.
That's the last one I made.
Yeah.
I made it last week, and it's so simple.
What is it?
I found this wire mesh. You can sag glass over all kinds of things if they're certain kinds of metal, and they're not too big so that they crack the glass.
Oh, yeah.
But nichrome wire is the secret. This teacher was Sidney Cash that had us make the kilns, and he had the people at Pilchuck make us some steel frames that were 9 inches square,
Wow.
and we could string the wire, nichrome wire, from one end to the other on these things, and then lay the glass on the wire and let it have its way, you know.
Oh, cool.
As
So it kind of happens. So
you can, and I made this lovely discovery a few years ago with chicken wire, and I've made a lot of wonderful things with chicken wire with glass going through it.
Yeah, no, it's cool because of the grid. And it's very...
Yeah, that one tickled me because it turned out to be, instead of little squares, they're little bubbles on the surface.
It's gorgeous. It's so fun.
And I'm kind of eager to make some more of those.
Okay, I'm going to get a side view.
Yeah.
And
anyway, oh yes, and of course, I am very fond of Vasarely and all the things that you do with the tricks of the eye, and if you sag the glass in certain ways and remove it from the surface so that you look through it, I had a lot of fun making these pieces of paper that were dotted and striped.
Right.
And the stripes, the glass section that's right over the paper changes, you know, the thing, so it's fun to look at.
Okay, that's pretty good. Thank you so much.
It's just a kind of a off the cuff.
No, that's great.
Off the cuff.
Thank you.
Oh, I omitted the great excitement that I had when I was 80 years old.
Okay, yes.
When
Tell me what was
Sandy
exciting.
Bradley came out to my house, my daughter brought her out, and told me I had to have a show. I was very bashful about having a show of the sagged glass because I thought it was so elementary. I didn't think that it was worthy of a show. But when we put it together, it was pretty impressive. And what charmed people was the fact that it was made with such elementary material. And I have pictures of the kiln on the wall.
Cool.
And many people who came to see, I think, probably went home and made studios in their garages.
Excellent.
Or realized that they could do things in a small space.
So what do you think of the show?
I think this is just a fantastic show. It's really handsome.
Thank you so
and very
much.
evocative should produce some thought in a lot of people.
All
It
right.
did for me, anyway.
Thank you.
That's great. Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm
All right.
pleased to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.